Hey, bourbon family. Welcome back to Whiskey Phoenix, where smooth is optional and fire is mandatory. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. We have made it through the first full week of 2026. And what better way to celebrate than coming back with a bourbon review, my first one of 2026. I don't think I'll be doing very many daily bourbon reviews in 2026, fam, but that remains to be seen. So because I have at least 19 to 20 different bottles to review, I wasn't even sure where to start. I know where I wanted to start, but I decided to throw them all in a wheel, shuffle it, spin it a couple times, and for today's first review of 2026 is the Silk Velvet Handmade Sour Mash Small Batch Select. That's a mouthful. And it just so happens to be a Fresh Crack Friday. So let's see what this pop sounds like. Shh, silence. Not bad. Not bad at all. I don't think I could get the good pop on it because my hands are so small and this is a pretty fat bottle. So let's get this poured up, fam. Now I am doing things a little bit differently this year. I'm really trying to, keep my videos a lot shorter than the, 8, 9, 10, 11 minutes that the bourbon reviews were. So let me know what you think of this format. But you know what? The one thing I decided I can't let go of is my research. So let's dive right in. So in 1880, Colonel Winstead founded Silk Velvet in Henderson, Kentucky, crafting a bourbon that quickly gained national recognition for its unprecedented smoothness. With commitment to handcrafted sour mash whiskey, Winstead built a legacy that defined excellence in Kentucky bourbon. Now, Silk Velvet flourished for decades, becoming a staple of quality bourbon, but like many others, Prohibition came around and it fell silent. The Winstead distillery shuttered its doors, and a bourbon that once reached all corners of the country faded into history. But after more than a century of silence, Silk Velvet was reborn. The Hargis family, lifelong Hendersonians, if that's even a word, partnered with Jacob Call, an 8th generation master distiller, to hand select barrels that honored the legacy of Silk Velvet. For their small batch, Jacob blends 12, and yes, I did say 12 hand-selected barrels to strike the perfect balance of character and complexity. Now this batch marries 2 mash bills, 70% corn, 21% rye, 9% malted barley, and 78% corn, 13% rye, and 9% malted barley. Now, the age statement on this is unknown. I could not find it in my research, fam, but the MSRP comes in at a very friendly $49.99 or $50. Let's get into this nose. The nose on this for me, fam, is got a slight sweetness to it. I get some caramel, some brown sugar, some vanilla, some orange peel or orange zest. I'm not sure which one it is. And even some hints of cherry. Let's see what this palate is like. Fam, this palate is amazing. It is like some sweet and spicy dancing all around on the palate. Right away, I get some burnt orange, if that's even a thing. Follow it by some brown butter, some baking spices that for me kind of leans towards cinnamon. And also on the palate, there's a hint of oak. The finish for this is long and lingering where it goes for me personally. And there's this like black pepper that's dancing around on the finish as well. Some charred oak comes through along with some hints of dark chocolate and even some orange zest. Now, fam, I don't know if you caught an earlier video, but I came up with my own Whiskey Phoenix rating scale, and I will post it for y'all to see. So this is going to be the very first one that gets rated on my brand new Whiskey Phoenix scale. So for me, on the Whiskey Phoenix rating scale, this comes in at a flame. This is solid and dependable. I would recommend picking this up. I think it's a really good pour. This is the first time I've ever had Silk Velvet. I've heard a lot of great things about it, and people kept telling me, you've got to try it, you got to try it. So I'm really happy that I was able to finally get my hands on a bottle of it. Back in like the summer of 2025. I've been holding on to it for that long, fam, not gonna lie. But there you have it. Fam, as always, if you are partaking on this happy Friday, please drink responsibly. And remember, stay sharp, stay burning, rise again, and I will see you in the next one.